You think the enemy is out there. The competition, the critics, the haters, the obstacles, the circumstances. But the real enemy? It's inside. It's the voice that tells you, do it tomorrow. Skip it today. You deserve a break. It's not that serious. You can start next week. You've done enough. That voice isn't you. That's your old self. And it's fighting to survive. Your old self loves comfort. It loves routine. It loves familiarity. It loves safety. It loves the known. It loves the predictable. Even if that predictable life is average. Even if that routine is small. Even if that comfort is killing your potential. Your brain is wired for survival, not greatness. It wants you safe, not powerful. It wants you comfortable, not disciplined. It wants you distracted, not focused. It wants pleasure now, not growth later. And every time you try to level up, it resists. You wake up early, it says sleep more. You try to diet, it says one more cheat meal. You open a book, it says scroll instead. You start a business, it says who do you think you are? You step into discomfort, it says go back. That's not weakness. That's programming. And if you don't control your mind, your old self will. The old you survives on habits. The same routines. The same excuses. The same environment. The same conversations. The same fears. The same limits. It's comfortable there. But comfort is a slow death. It doesn't kill you instantly. It numbs you. It sedates you. It keeps you just satisfied enough to never change. Just comfortable enough to never grow. Just safe enough to never risk. You don't destroy your old self with motivation. You destroy it with discipline. You don't kill it with emotion. You kill it with standards. You don't overpower it with hype. You overpower it with structure. A lion doesn't debate with its instincts. It dominates them. A soldier doesn't negotiate with weakness. He trains past it. A warrior doesn't wait until he feels brave. He acts despite fear. Control begins with awareness. You have to catch the voice. Notice it. When it whispers. When it justifies. When it rationalizes. When it convinces you to stay small. That voice is subtle. It sounds logical. It sounds reasonable. It sounds safe. But safe isn't growth. Safe is stagnation. Your old self will say, you're too tired. Your new self says, execute anyway. Your old self says, it's too hard. Your new self says, good. Your old self says, what if you fail? Your new self says, what if I don't try? This is a war. Not with the world. With your mind. And the battlefield is daily. In the small choices. In the quiet mornings. In the lonely nights. In the unseen reps. In the moments no one applauds. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you weaken the old you. Every time you choose focus over distraction, you starve it. Every time you choose growth over ease, you suffocate it. Old identities die through repetition. You don't wake up new. You build new. Brick by brick. Choice by choice. Rep by rep. The first week is hard. The old self screams. It fights back. It demands comfort. It demands pleasure. It demands distraction. But if you stay consistent, it gets quieter, weaker, smaller. Because the brain adapts to repetition. What feels hard today becomes normal tomorrow. What feels uncomfortable now becomes standard later. You don't rise to goals. You fall to conditioning. So condition yourself. Discipline your thoughts. Monitor your inputs. Control your environment. Guard your time. Eliminate distractions. Raise your standards. Your mind will trick you with comfort disguised as self-care. Take it easy. You deserve this. Relax a little. And rest is important. But there's a difference between rest and escape. Between recovery and avoidance. Between balance and laziness. The old you hides in those gray areas. It negotiates. It bargains. It manipulates. Because it wants to live. But growth requires death. Not physical death. Identity death. The death of excuses. The death of low standards. The death of weak habits. The death of procrastination. The death of fear-based decisions. The death of comfort addiction. And death hurts. Letting go hurts. Changing hurts. Discipline hurts. Growth hurts. But stagnation hurts more. Regret hurts more. Wasted potential hurts more. Imagine two futures. One where you stay comfortable. You scroll. You delay. You rationalize. You stay average. You talk about goals but never commit. You stay safe. And years pass. And nothing changes. Then imagine the other future. You wake up disciplined. You act with purpose. You build consistency. You control your mind. You kill excuses. You move even when you don't feel like it. You evolve. You grow. You become sharper. Stronger. More focused. More grounded. More confident. More dangerous to your limits. Which pain do you choose? The pain of discipline? Or the pain of regret? The old self wants today to feel easy. The new self wants tomorrow to be powerful. You can't have both. Control is power. When you control your thoughts, you control your actions. When you control your actions, you control your habits. When you control your habits, you control your identity. And when you control your identity, you control your future. Your mind is a tool. But if you don't master it, it masters you. You must become the commander, not the follower. The decision maker, not the excuse maker. The builder, not the dreamer. The executor, not the talker. The old you will try to come back. On hard days. On stressful days. On emotional days. On days when results are slow. That's when discipline matters most. That's when purpose must be remembered. That's when consistency proves who you are. Discipline. Purpose. Consistency. Not just words. Weapons. Use them. Every day. Until the old you is nothing but a memory. And the new you? Unrecognizable. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. I control my mind and I outgrow my old self. So that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will destroy comfort, master discipline, and become unstoppable.